Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Argus Desert Gate Blue Team. Godi as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control, the Night Lord's elite scheme here alongside it's not Konrad, haven't worked out who it is, with the Brother Captain, a durable hero, walking through objects can be suppressed with powerful offense and support fighting in melee. Rounding off this team, Klaus Schwab, also known as Overtly Generous, rocking an Apothecary, support hero fighting in melee combat by default, begins with a heal, a passive health regeneration aura. Red team, we got some Eldar players, strongest Latinos, with a Farseer, support hero fighting in melee, some powerful buffs and control. Link as a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat, some powerful disruption and support. And rounding off the teams, Fatard, I'm gonna say, as a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee. Has overtly has rotated mid immediately with some tactical marines. They may rotate again to the west side to try and do a power bash. So Fatard quite rightly is backing off here. Needs to wait for, is it strongest Latinos? Yeah, strongest Latinos on this east side to come and flank maybe. Apothecary's making their way forward. Dipping in and out of combat is Fatard. It's a decent start, I think, backing off like this. Guardians coming through the mid, and the flank is developing. I think they're waiting for the Banshees. Yeah, Banshees are coming up. There's the Hammer. They kill a heretic. Strike squad back off. Apothecary, have you already used your heal? I guess you have. Guardians taking damage as they approach. Chaos Lord has to lead the line here and take some damage. Farseer now shows up. Guide is up on the Guardians, boosting their range and their damage. Howling Banshees now join the fight. They can hunt down the strike squad and attacks. Yet attacks do have the Flamer. And indeed, Overtly seems to be rotating again over to the western edge. Sorcerer is here to help out those Marines. Farseer still giving chase, and Link with double Howling Banshees. That's quite interesting early on as a Warlock. Got some Chaos Space Marines and heavy cover. Here comes Fatard with double CSM. There's the second squad. And they also have Eternal War up already. Sorcerer got caught in a bad spot there, has to retreat. Looks like the Tax have to retreat. Yes, they are not going to power bash in this engagement here. So that is a sunk 25 power right now. Good special there from the Chaos Lord. CSM may drop a model. Yep. Good start for the red team. This all because Fatard recognized the rotation from Overtly and backed off the mid, waiting for strongest Latinos. Strongest Latinos, by the way, with a Shuriken cannon on the way. And what's that? Interceptors coming in for not Konrad. Can they touch the power here, maybe? Inquisitorial Stormtroopers coming in with a Sergeant. There's the impact grenade. Throws it a little bit long. Did hit one of the Banshees and she dies, actually. Now they are indeed touching the power. They're going to get a gen. They get a generator. Strongest Latinos now capping up the east side. Howling Banshees bashing power. Here's Overtly actually defending their side. And customized Stormbolter is in. And Purification Rites is in. That's going to be very, very helpful against the heretics and all the Banshees we're seeing. How did they do here? Bashed 2 gens on this side. Well played for Fatard, and keeps the CSM in play as well. Immolator Blade in for the Warlock. There it is, thrown on those Stormtroopers. Double CSM now turn to do some DPS energy burst on the Banshees, but they go in. There's the Hammer, so the Brother Captain does some area of effect damage and good Doom Bolts on the double CSM. Banshees, you okay? Link kept them in there a bit too long, but they do get out. CSM now trying to reposition. Heretics can help them. Maybe they're decapping a wreck point at the moment. These are unupgraded heretics, though. CSM, sorry, the strike squad are quite low. I think it's worth is sending all of this stuff into melee right now. They kill a strike squad model pretty quickly. There's the Doom Blast, and yes, indeed, there's the melee. Interceptors coming in to save them. I think that did indeed save that strike squad model there. That disruption on the teleport, I think, saved them. If they turned around a little bit sooner there, Fatard could have got the wipe. It was a hard thing to judge, though. Howling Banshees joining the fight. Interceptors trying to finish off the heretics. Raptors in there. These are Godi's Raptors rotating mid. And there's We Are the Hammer. Big buffs. Chaos Lord, do you have Kill the Weak, bud? Energy is kind of low. I think it was used recently. Banshee's coming back into the fight with only 3 models and not a lot of hit points. What are they doing? Link's Banshee's here, war shouting and then running again. That was so risky. In fact, they may wipe. They may wipe. 11 hit points. I think they're okay. I think they are okay. Expertly judged maybe by Link. Now the Farseer joins the fight. Overtly has retaken the natural points on the northeast, and now they're taking the contested VP. Staring at the power. Where is the scouts? Oh. You have Sergeant and shotguns. I'm not sure what they were up to. Probably bashing power. Oh, did they bash this? Oh, maybe it was just Godi. We do have the Sword of Flaming for the Sorcerer. Damage of a time fire weapon. Also gives you the awesome Coruscating Flame. Throw it on an allied unit and it just damage nearby enemies. CSM drop a model off the Doom Bolts there. But the Sorcerer runs. And I think the Chaos Lord can clean this up with the CSM helping out. Those guys are going to force melee combat, are they, with the superior numbers? Looks like maybe they are. Yeah, need to retreat, fellas. Oh, but they killed another Marine from Fatard. Another Chaos fella fell over there. Can Godi get away without dropping a model on these guys? Looks like maybe they can. On the east side, kicking off. Guide up on the Shuriken. Grenade goes in, though. From both sides, actually. Farseer got quite low. Probably ate a full auto to the face, and there was a Purification Rites heal to knock down the Banshees. Eldar, in general, pretty well suited to taking on Overtly's usual build of going straight for Terminators, because they have a lot of ways to hurt them with Banshees and Seer Council and Fire Dragons and Dark Reapers and Wraith Guard. All very painful for Terminators, especially when you combine that with Guide and Doom and maybe a Time Field from the Farseer. At the moment she has these Spirit Stones in as well to support the infantry that's doing the damage, you know. Tier 2s for the blue team. Strongest Latinos, the last player to go now. Interceptors getting stuck into some Guardians. I believe they're 30 DPS melee, these Interceptors, so they do some work once they get onto a ranged squad in Tier 1. Heretics are going to help out with the Doom Blast. Can they get a model off them? Teleporting away. They made it out. They did make it out. Is that double Interceptors? Oh, it is, from not Konrad. That's quite fun. Maybe we'll see Bulwark and stuff. Brother Captain is level 3. He's done some decent killing. On the northeast, sorry, southeast corner. Natural Wreck Point being decapped, and the power was touched a bit as well by Overtly, I think. Meanwhile, Overtly rotates mid. Has a look at some Heretics, shoots them a bit. And happy to go in, actually. There's some Marpa Zinch Chaos Space Marines now with Aspiring Champion. Another great tool to have against Overtly's Terminators. Doom Bolts from downtown. I think that was unfortunately timed there because the Interceptors got a special attack off and knocked everything around. CSM able to turn and deliver to the DPS. The Aspiring Champion with that fancy demonic plasma gun too. Is it like, what does it tell me here? Yeah, almost 20 DPS just on the demonic plasma gun, and they got all those Inferno Bolters as well. I think the Inferno Bolters are 18 DPS each. Or at least they used to be at one point. Not Konrad. Don't know who it is. Gets a Terminator Librarian. Support unit. Big and chunky, can't suppress him. Grenade. Looking for the scouts. Overtly keeps them hidden. Doesn't run in there to reveal them, eh? Delivering a bunch of DPS now, though. Banshees should have been in position earlier, you could argue there. Might have killed them. Might have killed those scouts if those Banshees were in position. Meanwhile, west side, there's Immolate on some CSM. Double Marco Zints now for Fatard. Godi with no marks, but does have some Raptors. She just got messed up, actually, when they jumped in. We got Fire Dragons on the field already for Link, but they are looking quite depleted. They've lost both of those Howling Banshees, actually. Completely missed that. Oh, I see a bunch of bodies here, but I think we saw those losses. Bunch of bodies here too. Blue team have the central power fully populated. Given up looking after this one for now, apparently, and Overtly goes tier 3. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Godi. Strongest Latinos gets Fire Dragons up. With Farseer support can be very deadly with the guide and stuff. Howling Banshees have their S-Arc. There's a X-Arc. There's a big We Are the Hammer there. I think it was worth backing off even more, you know, trying to waste the We Are the Hammer. Shuriken is doing work. Dark Flames get thrown in, though, from Godi to help out. And that might mean strongest Latinos has to run from this. Guardians did reposition, got a couple of grenades. One of them killed an Interceptor. And Overtly gets a flank, trying to finish off the Shuriken, gets it. Levels the Apothecary, which means a more powerful heal. Level 3 also has combat stims. Double Fire Dragons now for Link. Strongest Latinos did lose the Shuriken. I don't think he lost anything else. Farseer now, oh, with Gravity Blade. Another good tool to have against Terminators if you can get close, that is. But I think it was more for the double Interceptors they're facing. Chaos Lord shows up. Level 2, no war gear for this fella. Full power bash there from Overtly. In the mid, meanwhile, Chaos fellas be capping. Chaos Space Marines run away. Looks like they have the Curse of Zinch on them from Godi. But they didn't drop a model. Big retreat there from Fatard. Blue team can take the front foot now, capping up the mid, capping up the east, maybe even getting onto this victory point. There's tier 3 for Fatard. Nothing was queued up. And, well, they have a decent amount of red, could maybe save up for Terminators. Link's Fire Dragons, you fellas okay? They are indeed okay. Brother Captain shot to death. Guide on the Fire Dragons there. Sanctuary thrown up by the Terminator Librarian, but then he gets lifted in the air. Stormtroopers wiped there as well, and the Strike Squad wiped. Or were the Stormtroopers already wiped? I don't know what I saw. But lots of death. That was a good grenade as well. Beautiful grenade on the Raptors. Really good fight then from Strongest Latinos. Fought against two players? Yeah, 2 players really well. Bloodletters called in. Circle of Summoning from the Chaos Sorcerer. CSM just make... yeah. Create some distance. How far will they chase? Decent amount of space before they go back to the warp. Scouts being very annoying, hiding in the corner again. Different corner this time. Yeah, have they been doing this the whole time? Bashing that power. Tier 3 for not Konrad. Fatard is there and still hasn't purchased anything. Maybe they are waiting for the Terminators. Need a bit more red. Ouch. Grenade Dr. Heretics doing some decent work there, combined with the Chains of Torment. Interceptors, you okay, fellas? They risked the teleport there and it paid off. Or did it pay off? They could have just retreated earlier, surely. And not dropped a model. Fatard with a Chaos Predator on the way. Tier 3s for Godi now. And not Konrad. And it's the Eldar players stuck in tier 2 at the moment. Link, though, with triple Fire Dragons. It's a lot of damage, potentially. What do you got here? Still just the Immolator. Maybe we'll see some Faltru's Wing. Scouts getting caught. Although none of these guys are detectors, so they need to get close to spot them. 452 to 167 on the VPs. And a big VP lead for the blue team. Chaos Predator is indeed going to come in for Fatard. Maybe just some Mark of Corn or something. Nemesis Force Halberd for the Brother Captain. And Mantle of Terror. Look at that Fire Dragon damage, though. Many damage. Terminator Librarian runs away. Now the Brother Captain comes in with Interceptor support. But there's a tank and double Marquezine CSM to lay down some DPS, and the Interceptors really didn't like it. Are they going to escape? Banshee's giving chase. That's with Fleet active, though, which lowers the damage. There's Guide again on the Banshees, and they wipe out the Brother Captain. And Red Team do a decent push. Link with Dark Reapers coming in now. Meanwhile, Strongest Latinos goes tier 3, maybe for some Seer Council. Overtly does have a Terminator squad up, and indeed they do get the Cyclone missile launcher. Oh, and missile attacks as well. To try and get on the flank of the Predator, maybe. Raptors jumping in. Could he just fire Doom Bolts at a tank? That's what it looked like. Doesn't have a mark. There's the Cyclone. Just hits that thing and breaks it. Was that the intention? Missile launcher shots. Looks like combat stims is up on the Terminators here. Another shot from the missile launcher. Heretics in there to try and tie him up, and they die doing so. Now the Chaos Lord will try to tie him up. The tank survives. Chaos Lord shows up, needs to get a kill a week. Hits a few things with it. We now have some Psycannon Interceptors. Level 3 Psycannon Interceptors as well. Other guys are level 2. Banshees now. Going straight for the Apothecary. I think they're going to get him. Down he goes. Terminators will now fight with their power fists, and they're still very dangerous melee combatants, of course. Fatard, dropped onto the CSM as well. More Heretics on the way to repair the tank. 428 to 121. Strongest Latinos does have a Seer Council with their power melee singing spears, whatever they are. They will mess up the Terminators. Scout still bashing this power over and over again. That's so frustrating to deal with. Do you get Rangers up just for that? Here's some Dark Creepers. Pouring in some Inferno PvP damage. Link is fully committed to this side at the moment, and there's all the Fire Dragons, Sanctuary as well. Grenade. Grenade. One of them hit, I think. They were teleporting. They seem to take way less damage from it. 1-to-1 cap now. Big 300 VP lead for the blue team. Can the red team hold on and come back? Chaos Terminators now in for Fatard. Maybe we'll see some claws. There's no vehicles on the blue team. Claws would do really good right now. And there's that Seer Council providing ranged damage resistance to all of this stuff around it. And also to themselves. I believe it's 15%. Even providing it to the Farseer, who has Armor of the Assyrian. That's what was time field you just saw there. Is Overtly going to get more Terminators? Don't quite have the red yet. Maybe they'll get a Land Raider in. We do sometimes see Overtly get Land Raiders. Not for a while though, I feel like. They typically use them very aggressively when they do get a Land Raider. Link goes tier 3 now, the last player to go. Doom Bolts, kind of misses. Apothecary just threw combat stims on the Terminators. Trying to take out the CSM, but I think they're okay. Fire Dragons now coming in. They can't get knocked over by the Cyclone missile launchers because of the Dragon Scale. Double cap now for red team. Look at this massive flank from the Eldar players. Wiping out attacks. 356 to 121. The Chaos Predator still doesn't have a mark. I mean, he's still a tank. Raptors jumping in there. Oh, and Circle of Summoning in there too. There's a Gravity Blade. Or Levitation Field, rather, from the Gravity Blade. Decent hit on it. Look at the Seer Council go now. Just tearing through the CSM alongside the Howling Banshees. No way they're going to survive. And they do indeed wipe. 322 to 121. Still a double cap for the red team. Overtly's down to just Terminators at the moment. Double Psycannon Interceptors doing some decent work there. They're good versus all targets, these. What's that on the east side? It's Overtly's Terminators trying to cap. Now they've had enough of this Warlock and punch him to death. Inspiring nothing on kill because there's nothing nearby. Can't believe this tank survived. Survived Cyclone missile launcher, missile attacks, and double interceptors with Psycannons. Blue team are reeling here. They really are reeling. Webway is taken out. They're going to get another one. These Terminators are now very isolated. Able to teleport into some backup. Oh, they went for an autocannon. Okay. Was hoping to see some claw action. By the captain reviving the sorcerer, quite a lot of heresy. There he goes though, level 5, this fella. Doing a lot of damage with the halberd if he can get in. Sorcerer's gonna die. I don't think Godi realized he was revived there. Phobos soon, he says. Level 3 Raptors, level 3 CSM, and some level 2 Heretics, so some Tzeentchian worship. Can the blue team gather for an assault? They may need a nuke dropped in, because this is a lot of stuff. 4 Fire Dragons, Dark Creepers, Seer Council, and that's without the Chaos stuff. Why are they using Canticle now? For the energy, I guess, for the Interceptors. Helps out the Apothecary a great deal too. Terminator is able to get away. And there's a time field. Strongest Latinos decides not to chase in there. It's up to the blue team to push aside, or the mid. Meanwhile, this is the triple Fire Dragons of Link doing some power bashing. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Godi. Link announces to everyone that an avatar's coming, and instead gets some Dark Creepers. 216 to 121. Dark Flames thrown in. More Terminators for Overtly though. Apothecary is there. Farseer is getting very low. Farseer goes down. Interceptor's getting very low too. Seer Council doing huge amounts of work. Level 2 now. Still no war gear for the Chaos Lord, but he's level 5. Avatar of Cain on the way for strongest Latinos. Meanwhile, Link just going full on range DPS with triple Dark Creepers and triple Fire Dragons. Bloody hell. And they're sweeping through that west side. There's the Warlock to grab the power point. Look how red the map is now. Eldar just swarming it while Fatard stays solid through the mid. But the captain's going to try and grab these points overtly on the VP. I think he suspects there's a webway up here. These guys might be looking for it. Need to get very close though. Are they going to push through the mid? Looks like Fatard is indeed going for the natural VP. Tank is level 2. Surely deserves a mark. Doesn't have one yet. Very upset. Here's the Avatar. Providing even more buffs now alongside those Seer Council to all that infantry there. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Fire Dragons getting... Sorry, Dark Creepers getting absolutely wrecked by the double Terminators there. With the Cyclones knocking them over. Did the Apothecary put combat stims on himself? Looks like it. Here's the Land Raider Phobos. With las cannons on the side sponsons. Not sure that was an amazing choice against all of this infantry and Fire Dragons and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Just wiped out... Oh, that was the Warlock going down. I thought that was a Seer Council model. 176 to 116. I mean, a Dirge Caster could do a lot, but look at this now. Fire Dragons coming in. And just wrecking the Phobos. Did it survive? It miraculously survived on like 11 hit points there. Can a tank or those Terminators finish it off? 176 to 116. Librarian now on the field for Overtly. To support those Terminators, I guess. The tank is very low. Interceptors on it, and Interceptors get it. Now they can focus on those Terminators. Have you used your teleport, guys? No, there it is. Able to teleport away. I think the tank maybe crashed into them there. What is this? More Terminators? More Chaos Terminators, it looks like, for Fatard. There we go. Maybe we'll see claws on these guys. No, instantly go for the autocannon. Up the east side, it's an Eldar push. Trying to get some revenge on Overtly for wiping some Dark Creepers and things. Now a D cannon is up for Link. Blue team do have the 2-to-1. Levitation field. Full auto was on something there. I don't know what it was firing at. Apothecary is going to get taken out, I believe. Maybe. No, they left him alone. They knocked him over and left him alone. They want those Terminators there. They killed one of them. There's VR the hammer. There's a time field. Oh, D-Cannon's getting shots from up there. Double cap now for red. Terminator's under the Kosh. Doom bolts. And the Chains of Torment. Terminator survived for now. Where is the Librarian? Oh, he's back there. Now they're pushing the Phobos. Just rushing in base on the red team. Avatar made it out. Took surprisingly little damage actually to the Avatar. Brother Captain trying to lead the line out of base. What was that? That was Interceptors coming in. Level 4. Is it just one fella? Where are the rest of them? Oh, there they are. Doing some decent damage to the Avatar there. Are they both level 4? They are. Not Konrad's got to get something else on the field. Surely, look at this wreck float. Triple cap against them. What are they waiting for? Get some Stormtroopers up or a Strike Squad or something. There's bodies on the field, you know. Raptors jumping away. They did get... Oh, they didn't get a decap, actually. They did not get a decap. More Fire Dragons on the way for strongest Latinos. Did lose some stuff on that base push. Not sure what the Sorcerer is trying to do here. Dies. There's another Canticle of Absolution to give some energy and health back. Overtly is on the Eastern VP. Blue team may get a 2-1. Not sure how long it's going to last though. Apothecary is still down in base. Not Konrad. Oh, look, looks like not Konrad is now going to come and revive. There's Gate of Infinity to get those guys away. Might have been worth finishing the cap though. Red team pouring through the mid. I don't know if they can stop them. Double Terminators here. A whole bunch of Fire Dragons. That's a good shot. Havoc's going to try and suppress things. Can't suppress them all though. They got all the Fire Dragons suppressed, but they couldn't suppress the Dark Reapers that were still pouring DPS. A good smite thrown in there. Cyclone Missile Launcher doing its thing. And the Fire Dragons are sent packing. Down to 17 VPs though, the blue teams. 15 now. Triple cap for red. That's surely going to be it. Not Konrad finally purchases something way too late. Grey Knight Terminator is coming out. But the game is over. I guess they were saving up power all this time to get these guys. They should have got something else on the field in the meantime though. Because it wouldn't have slowed down their power income, would it? Godi, a level 6 Sorcerer. Had a level 7 Brother Captain for not Konrad. The Apothecary level 7. Farseer level 7. Warlock level 4. Did have Providence at the end. The Chaos Lord level 6 with no war gear. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching on this classic map, Argus Desert Gate. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.